Hey everyone, Scott with G-Reviews today to present a Turo rental that my wife and I took. It's the 2022 Tesla Model 3 long-range dual motor. In this video, we're going to be going over the pros, the cons, the range that we got, how fast it is, how practical it is, and a few of the fun little gimmicks from video games to the light show. All that next up on G-Reviews. Stay tuned. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. There really isn't a whole lot to talk about on the exterior of the Tesla. That's why I didn't really film anything specific. Really, it's very smooth. Everybody's seen a Tesla Model 3 before. The door handles pop out when you push on them. It's very, very streamlined for obviously aerodynamic reasons. It has cameras whenever you put the blinkers on, which is pretty cool on the outside. And of course, all the lighting on the whole exterior of the vehicle is all LED. Now for the interior tour. All right, so we are inside the 2022 Tesla Model S dual motor long range, and as you can see, it's just very simple in here. There's hardly any buttons on the steering wheel. We've got just one stock here, one stock here. The AC vents are just kind of all integrated into the dashboard, and there's just so many little cool gadgets on here. You can play games. There's an arcade. You can replace the horn sound with a goat sound, toss a coin, all these different things. You can play your music outside the car. You can have a megaphone, literally play games. You actually use the steering wheel to play the game on the screen, which is it's crazy. You actually use the car steering wheel to play the game. So, I mean, we have the pretty basic controls over here. They're just all auto, obviously. This is how you open the door. You push this button, open the door. In the center, we have actually what's really neat is basically just two spots for phones. We have this pretty huge little storage bin here. I could fit half my arm in there. Pretty awesome. Got cup holders. We have this pretty good size center console as well. You can always open the glove box. You have to actually open the glove box through the screen. We've got these little mirrors here, which do slide over. So that's cool. Everything's controlled through the screen here. Literally everything. There's a camp mode, there's a dog mode. There's all sorts of stuff over here. You have a heated steering wheel. And you can also control the rear from here. So you can turn on the rear fan for the back people. Obviously, we're not going to use that today. We don't need it. The seats are just heated. They're not air conditioned. That's okay. What else? We've got the phone controls. You have all your music controls here. You actually have equalizer, which is pretty cool. We have all the cameras on the car. You can watch pretty much everything. Pretty cool. Calendar, energy. There's an internet browser. You can open all the different things on the car. We've got YouTube on here. And it's a nice big screen too, so you can actually watch YouTube. Pretty cool. And it's actually fast, surprisingly. Let's check out the quality.
Let's change it up a little bit.
Let's check out the back seat and how much room we have back here. Alright. So, in the back seat of the Tesla here, Tesla Model 3, I got lots of leg room. My headroom, not the best, because this is a big piece of glass. This whole thing is a big piece of glass, and I actually have a decent amount of headroom. It is very upright. It doesn't recline at all, so in that sense, it's a little bit cramped, I guess. But we have a good little armrest here. But it's very open. It's very airy in here. I mean, look, there's tons of space down here, even for the middle passenger. So even if I was a middle passenger, what's great about that is you can stick your feet underneath this AC vent. That's pretty cool. So that's pretty neat. And this is a pretty small car overall. Let's go check out the trunk. Pretty neat. That's how you open the charge port. You just tap on it. And that's how you shut it. And then the trunk. And this is how much space we have in the trunk. There is a lot of space. Like a surprising amount of space. I mean, it goes way back there. And there's this big cubby here too. Pretty cool overall. I mean, really, there's a ton of space back here. So very interesting. And then we just have the little button here, how to shut it. Pretty neat. So here we are on the Tesla Model 3 dual motor long range. It's really smooth. It's really fast. What's cool about it is, like, there's a big truck right next to us. If you see the big truck, and somehow in the screen it knows it's a big truck. Like, it's, I guess there's, you know, it's definitely an advanced camera system. But we've got this nice big touch screen. I mean, the maps are very responsive. And we've got, you know, cameras all around the car, back up on the sides. That's pretty neat. When you put your blinker on, it actually turns that camera on so you can see in your blind spot. Something that I didn't know, which was pretty neat, is I'm like, there's no AC vents. You can't adjust the vents. So how you adjust the vents is actually on the screen. So fancy. And we have our regenerative braking. My foot's off the brake or the gas and we're slowing down, generating some more electricity. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to return the Tesla this morning, so I'm gonna give you my final thoughts on the Tesla Model 3 long-range dual motor. Overall, it's a great experience, especially for somebody who's never driven a Tesla before. It's really fast. It's a lot of fun, and the guy who owns it, he said that it only costs about $12 to fill the entire tank, so to speak, or the battery, right? So 312 miles for $10. I mean, you'd have to really get, I mean, even a Prius, right? You fill it up for maybe 30 bucks. I think the tank is about 12 gallons, 10 gallons, something like that, times 4, that's $40. Granted, you could probably go 600 miles, so I mean, still, but I mean, it's a very interesting. We're really gonna have to consider potentially buying one, maybe even for Turo purposes. They said that they really rent this thing out almost every day, which is pretty awesome. All things considered, being in Port St. Lucie, so that part of it's really cool. Just overall comfort, really comfortable, I would say. The driver's seat's awesome. I really haven't even sat in any of the other seats, funny enough. So there's that. But plenty of space in the back seat, plenty of leg room. The back seat is a little bit upright, so that I don't super care for. But the amount of trunk in this thing is awesome. It's so surprising at how big the trunk is in this car. It's deep, and it also has another bin that basically goes like all the way to the floor. So it is pretty practical in that sense, and you have the frunk, which isn't huge, but it does give you that extra bit of space in the front, which is really awesome, I would say overall. A couple really cool features. Certainly this glass roof, it's pretty cool. I've never felt heat coming from it. Certainly, it's a really thick piece of glass, and it's really tinted. And I mean, literally, it's glass from in front of my head all the way to the back of the car. It's this very open feeling, which is pretty cool. This screen is really nice. It's super responsive. I mean, honestly, it's like a really nice iPad. It gives you everything that you want. I mean, the toy box, the fart noises, just like all the little cool things that aren't in any other car. They're only in a Tesla, because like Elon Musk is just, I don't know, he has a sense of humor, which is really cool, because no other cars have that type of thing. Really, you know, this is a fun car. It's an interesting car, right? So they put that kind of stuff in there. 312 miles on a charge, not bad. If I own one of these, I would find it very, very difficult not to just floor it everywhere, because it is a lot of fun to do that. I mean, it's just the power, the torque is just instantaneous. It's great. So from that sense, it might be difficult to actually get the the range that they're saying that this thing does get. For, you know, the average person who's got a family sedan car, you know, if you don't need something really big, this thing might just fit your bill, just because, like I said, it's just way more fun than the average family sedan. That's what I would say. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, guys, that's my overall thoughts. We'll see about the long-term resale value of these Teslas with this big battery, but you know, that's down the road. You know, we'll see what happens on that front. But anyway, this has been Scott with Reviews. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a big like, big thumbs up, and subscribe for more great content. If you guys like videos like this on the kind of Turo rents, please let me know. Certainly I've enjoyed doing it. Certainly I've enjoyed living with the Tesla Model 3 for about a day now. And I hope to do, you know, quite a bit more of these type videos in the very near future. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. This is the light show of the Tesla Model 3.
I think it'll be better during the night.
Yeah, probably. So all the lights are going crazy. Look at that, it's just like individual brake lights and stuff. Oh geez. Oh my god, look at the electrical thing just popped open. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at the windows. This is so funny. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Look, even this is like changing. Ooh. Ooh.
Do not touch.
Right? It's like, don't touch me. Is everything gonna shut? Oh yeah, look at that. There you go. Everything's shutting. Look at that.
What is it?